So in summary, if you want to design for more cells, use transmit power control, use dynamic channel assignment. If you want to design for more channels, use dynamic channel assignment, flexible radio assignment, dual source radios. If you want to disable slow data rates, use file rate tuning. If you want to reduce the number of SSIDs, use policy tags. If you want to optimize your channel utilizations, have only one Wi-Fi network, and use RxSub. So let's go into more detail about the features. TPC means transmit power control, and you have version 1 available with Catalyst 9800s, and there was an optional version 2 in AirOS, but was seldom used. What transmit power control does is increasing and decreasing access points power in response to changes in your radio frequency environment. So most of the time it will reduce your power in order to reduce co-channel interference, but sometimes, for instance, if an access point stops working, and in order to avoid black holes in your networks, TPC will increase the transmission power. It will use a threshold that you can set. It can run in several modes: a scheduled, a startup mode, and a steady state, in which it will run every 10 minutes. Flexible radio assignment, or FRA, it is a feature that works very well when you have XOR radios. The objective of this feature is identifying redundant 2.4 GHz radios. When it finds a redundant radio, it will place this radio into 5 GHz role. In order to do this, this feature will calculate something that is known as COF, or coverage overlap factor. So when the calculated COF meets or exceeds your FRA threshold, that radio is considered to be redundant. So we have this example. For instance, we have 5 access points, and let's say that access point A is having this coverage. Notice that these other access points will actually provide the same coverage that access point A provides. So in this case, flexible radio assignment will surely calculate a COF of 100. So this means that access point A is redundant. You don't really need it to be providing this coverage. So in this case, two things can happen. If you're running flexible radio assignment in auto mode, your wireless LAN controller will automatically put this radio into 5 GHz role. This is not recommended. It is recommended to use always the manual mode, in which the COF is calculated, but it requires a user intervention in order to put redundant access points into the 5 GHz role. You can also have dynamic channel assignment, or DCA. DCA will dynamically manage your channels, adjusting your channel plan based on the RSSI or interfaces. For instance, if you are adding a new access point to your network, DCA will try to use the best channel for this new access point in order to reduce co-channel interference. Finally, these are the access points that you might want to use. For instance, the ones that have dual source radios are these. Notice that when the version is I, that means that access point supports macro mode, and when you see an E or a P, that access point supports a macro mode. For stadiums, you can use the 9104 access point.